Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Arcane Hulk here today, and today what I have for you is a 250-1 hardpoint victory on the map Recovery in the ranked playlist. And the reason I'm making this video today is in reply to a video that the big YouTuber Drift0r made, titled 250-0 hardpoint win ranked playlist thoughts. The reason I'm making this video is I'm going to look at what Drift0r said, and I'm going to tell you what I disagree with and what I do agree with. And if you want to check out Drift0r's channel and video, I'll link it right there down in the description. He's an excellent YouTuber. He's one of my favorites, but I don't always agree with what he has to say. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, the first thing I want to cover is joining in progress. Joining in progress is absolutely the worst freaking thing ever in a video game. I absolutely hate it. No one likes joining game late, especially when they're down by 200 plus points. I honestly don't know why it exists. It gets on my nerves. It hits me right in my Arcane Hulk rage button, makes me turn green, angry, freaking muscles flexing, yelling, screaming, grunting, all that good stuff. Leading me to my next point is a quitting penalty. Yes, I would love to see a quitting penalty besides losing a few points. Losing 20 points just for backing out of a game that you're guaranteed a loss is not that big a deal. It is, I would say it is somewhat possible to lobby shop because most people don't back out for some awkward reason I don't understand. For example, my team and I, we got into this game, we absolutely smashed these kids, and they stayed in for like 3 more games after this. Not really too sure why. Oh my gosh, I choked that kill. Don't watch that. Maybe it's just because people don't care. It's still Season 0. We can't even get to Grandmasters yet, so they're probably just trying to learn the mechanics of the game, trying to learn the maps, trying to see if they can mount a comeback. I know that nothing feels better than coming back on people. But yeah, 100% in favor of a leaving penalty. Another thing that I agree with and that I'm all for is having some type of distinction between your solo rank and your team rank. Right now, I almost always run with a 4-man team, and I would like them to bring back from Black Ops 2 that thing when you have a group together and they have the giant Masters emblem next to your name. That was always pretty cool. But nothing beats hitting the highest rank by yourself, playing solo, because it shows that you really are. What's the best way to explain it? You just feel good, you know? It's a superficial, conceited type of thing, but it really does make you feel good when you're able to know that you yourself are not a liability to your team. You're not just being carried to Masters, you're actually earning it. One thing I agree with 100% is that Clan Wars ruined Call of Duty Ghost pubs. Now, if you look at it from both sides, I've been on the 6-man team destroying people, and I've been on the other side of a 6-man team that was destroying us. And it's not a good match for pubs. You don't want to get tryhards, a full group of tryhards, to go and try to steamroll over everyone as fast as possible, as much as possible, and not even give you a chance. It really ruined the fun factor of the game for me personally, and I'm sure it did for a lot of other people. It was a great idea, not executed in the right way. I think they should have a playlist. For example, it could pop up only during Clan Wars, and it'll have a 2v2 option, a 3v3 option, a 4v4, and a 6v6. I think this will really help to vary up the game modes people play because a lot of people grind out the same modes over and over again, just to get the ones that are worth the most points. Not really the best idea in my opinion. This game, grinding is never the best way to keep a game, or for them to try and keep a game to be played. Kind of like Destiny, people don't really like Grindfest, and it shows. A lot of the community complains, and Call of Duty Ghosts was exactly that, a grind fest for 5 whole days. Now, it was a little bit more manageable during Diamond because it was only 3 days, and it was for 2 hours at a time. So that wasn't too bad at all. That was really easy to handle. But 5-day grind for someone who's for someone who is as competitive as me is kind of frustrating. It really kills the game for you really quickly because you're always grinding out, going try hard as you can. But yeah, I think if they do Clan Wars right and they have its own separate playlist, it could work in this game. Alright, and as my list winds down, there are 2 more things I want to cover, and these are things I agree with 100% we absolutely need, are separate classes for ranked play and pubs, and also to have everything unlocked. That way no one starts at a disadvantage, everyone gets to use the same things. Those competitive weapons, you don't have to unlock them or get hope for a lucky supply drop or anything like that. It'll even out the playing field. Anyone who just prestige can hop right in, get back into it. No disadvantages, but again, we'll probably see changes to that in Season 0, or after Season 0, sorry. Alright guys, that wraps up my list of everything I agree with. Now let's get into what I disagree with. So one thing is that it separates serious and casual players. Not entirely. A lot of trolls like to target the ranks playlist because they know people are going to try hard, they know people are going to get mad. So yeah, I agree with it, but not entirely. Another thing, again, I'm going to mention is leaving penalty, one thing I'm 100% for. But if this game suffers DDoS and connection problems just like Black Ops 2, then leaving penalty can be a huge, huge problem. The last thing I disagree with is the momentum game type. It's not really a problem anymore. MLG did release the rules, and it's just uplink, hardpoint, search and destroy, and capture the flag. Again, I think his videos put out a day before those rules came out. I'm not entirely too sure, so he probably didn't know about that at the time. But that's it for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and the gameplay is going to finish off right here. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate the support. Help keep in touch with all my videos. As soon as Call of Duty loses its crack addiction factor, I will be posting more Destiny content, and once Smash Brothers comes out, be expecting some of that. I'm not entirely too sure how I'm going to capture yet. I don't have a capture card, so I'll have to come up with some tricks to see if I can get it to work. But yeah, you all have a nice day. Good luck on your road to Masters Grandmaster Division, and if you play pubs, good luck on your road to ranking up and unlocking all the camos and everything. You all have a nice day, and yeah, keep having fun with Call of Duty. Enjoy it while it's new.